You're not losing to the market. You're losing to something else. Something faster, smarter, emotionless, artificial intelligence. And here's the truth no one tells you. You were never meant to beat it. Because the traders who are winning right now aren't competing with AI. They're collaborating with it. And once you understand this shift, your entire approach to trading will change. Welcome back. If you've spent any time in trading, you've heard it all before. Control your emotions. Master fear and greed. Stick to your plan. For years, trading psychology focused on one system, you. But today, everything has changed. Markets are faster. Information is overwhelming. And now, AI is part of the game. But your brain hasn't caught up. You're still using old mental frameworks in a system that no longer works the same way. So this isn't just trading psychology anymore. This is something new. Neuro-collaboration, the interaction between your brain and artificial intelligence. Two completely different systems, trying to make decisions together. And when they don't align, that's where mistakes happen. There's something called automation bias. It's when you trust the machine without thinking. You see a signal and you execute. No questions, no validation, no awareness. And slowly, something dangerous happens. You stop thinking like a trader. You become a follower. And in the market, followers don't last. Because the moment the system fails, you have nothing to fall back on. No judgment, no clarity, no control. Then there's something deeper, something most traders never realize. The speed mismatch. AI processes data in milliseconds. Your brain runs on survival mode. Fight, flight, freeze. So when the market moves fast and AI reacts instantly, your body panics. Heart rate increases, breathing tightens, focus collapses. You're trying to keep up with something that was never designed for your biology. This is the gap, the space between machine speed and human emotion. And inside that gap is where bad decisions are made. Now add one more layer. Your brain is a prediction machine. It's constantly trying to find patterns, trying to make sense of what's happening. But when AI floods you with data, signals, indicators, possibilities, your brain overloads. And when it overloads, it starts making things up. Patterns that feel real, but aren't. Opportunities that look obvious, but don't exist. These are ghost signals, and they are one of the most dangerous traps in modern trading. Because you don't know they're fake. You feel confident. You feel certain. And that's exactly why they work. So now think about this. You have blind trust in AI. You have emotional overload from speed. And your brain is creating false patterns. And then you wonder why you're inconsistent, why your execution breaks down, why your results don't match your knowledge. Stop. This isn't a discipline problem. This is a system conflict. Most traders don't lose because they're wrong. They lose because they can't handle being wrong. It's not your strategy. It's the interaction between your brain and the system you're using. So the solution is not to fight AI, and it's not to depend on it either. The solution is to work with it. Because the real edge today is not human, and it's not artificial. It's the combination of both. But that requires a shift. You are not just a trader anymore. You are the manager of two systems, your nervous system and your AI. You decide when to trust it, when to question it, when to override it. That's where control comes from. Because AI has strengths, speed, discipline, consistency, but it also has limits. It doesn't understand context. It doesn't feel pressure. It doesn't know your risk tolerance. That's your role. You bring judgment, awareness, adaptability. Alone, you are emotional. Alone, AI is mechanical. But together, that's where precision is created. Now here's where it becomes real. Your body is always speaking to you before your mind catches up. a slight tension in your chest, a faster heartbeat, a subtle sense of urgency. These are signals, not noise. And if you ignore them, you lose control. But if you learn to read them, you gain an edge most traders never develop. Because those signals tell you something critical. You're out of alignment. Maybe your position is too big. Maybe you're forcing a trade. Maybe you're reacting instead of thinking. And in those moments, you don't need more analysis. You need awareness. Because emotion is not the problem. Misunderstood emotion is. Fear is not weakness. Fear is information. Stress is not failure. Stress is feedback. And when you start treating emotion like data, instead of something to suppress, everything changes. You adjust, you refine, you regain control. And then there's loss. The thing every trader tries to avoid. But here's the truth. Loss only hurts. Because your brain thinks you're losing something valuable. Something you own. That's why you hold trades too long. That's why you hesitate to exit. But elite traders train their minds differently. They don't see loss as something personal. They see it as cost. Part of the system, part of the process. And over time, that rewires how they think. Less hesitation, less emotional attachment, more clarity. And when you combine that clarity with the structure of AI, something powerful happens. Execution becomes cleaner. Decisions become sharper. Consistency starts to build. Because now, you're not reacting. You're operating. The future of trading is not human, and it's not AI. It's both. And the traders who win in this environment won't be the smartest, won't be the fastest. They'll be the ones who can stay clear, stay regulated, and work with intelligence beyond themselves. Because in the end, your edge is not just your strategy. It's how well your mind works with the machine. And once you understand that, you're not just trading anymore. You're thinking at a level most traders will never reach.